Hello friends, welcome to a new session, Class 11, Commerce, Chapter 13, Warehousing. First, warehouse, remove the entrance of time. A warehouse hold goods as a distribution center. Dash can be given as collateral security for getting financial assistance. Is warehouse warrant. Dash warehouses are licensed by the government and are permitted to accept the goods on bond, that is, bonded warehouse. Dash warehouses are used for storing perishable goods like fruits, vegetable, etc. Is cold storage. In cold storage only we can store the goods of fruits and vegetables. The documents which authorizes to deliver the goods either in part or full is called warehouse warrant. So with the help of warehouse warrant you can deliver the goods in part or full. The institutional warehouse started with the support of government is Food Corporation of India. Now move on to very short answer. In very short answer, see the first very short answer which has been asked in the March 2020 paper. What is warehouse? According to J. Stephenson, a warehouse in an establishment for the storage or accumulation of goods. So, warehouse means the place where we can store the goods. List the various types of warehouses. The various types of warehouses are on the basis of ownership: private warehouse, government warehouse, public warehouse, cooperative warehouse, bonded warehouse, institutional warehouse, and distribution center warehouse. This is on the basis of ownership. On the basis of commodity store, general warehouse, special commodity warehouse, cold storage or refrigerated warehouse, climate controlled warehouses. So these are all the types of warehouses. Now give any three function of warehouses. Give any three or mention any three or state any three means you have to write the headings. So storage, business finance, risk bearing, preparation of for sale. These four headings are there. So any three headings you write, that is enough. Next, tabulate the three difference between warehouse warrant and warehouse receipt. The difference is very important question. Warehouse warrant. It is a document of title of goods. It's not a document of title of goods. It is not only an acknowledgement. It is only an acknowledgement. It can be transferred to others. It cannot be transferred to others. This is the difference between warehouse warrant and warehouse receipt. Next one, give a note on FCI. FCI means Food Corporation of India. It provides storage facility for food grains. The FCI was set up under the Food Corporation Act 1964. So it is under the Act of 1964. Food Corporation of India also hire storage capacity from other sources such as central and state warehousing corporation and private parties. So FCI started in the year 1964. They are keeping the food grains. food products. Next one, short answer. Very important question which has been asked in the quarterly, half-yearly, both the examination. Again and again, repeated question. Varus warrant, Varus receipt. Just now we studied. It is a document of title of goods. It is not a document of title of goods. It cannot be negotiated. It can be negotiated. It cannot be negotiated. It can be given a collateral security. It cannot be given a collateral security. Collateral security means for getting loan from the bank, the warehouse warrant is easiest way to get the loan from the bank. It shows that this much of goods is belongs to you by showing that you can get the loan from the bank. Next question. Comment on cold storage warehouse. Goods are transported in refrigerated containers and stored in refrigerated warehouses. These warehouses are used for storing perishable goods like fruits, vegetables, eggs, butter, fish, meat, etc. Goods stored in cold storage without deterioration in quality can be made available throughout the year. So in refrigerator, we are keeping the goods which are perishable like fruits and vegetables. Now move on to long answer. Very easy answer, which is asked in the quarterly affiliate both. That's why 2 stars has been put it. Private warehouse. Warehouse means what? Godown to keep the products. So now private warehouse means which is occupied by the private person or the owner of that warehouse is private person. That is known as private warehouse. So private warehouse are built and owned by private business enterprises. Enterprises means company. In order to store the products produced by them. So whatever the products they are producing, manufacturing, they are keeping in that godown. They are exclusively for their use and are not meant for other manufacturing or business units. So they are keeping the goods for their own purpose. They are keeping the goods in the godown for their own purpose. They are not giving their own godown to anyone else. Next one, government warehouse. They are created and operated by the government to implement the programs of the government. Their services mostly available to government only. So government warehouses are keeping the goods of government. Next one, public warehouse. It is open of public at large. So anyone can use the public warehouse. Most of the business organization, especially small and medium scale units, cannot afford to have their own warehouses. So if you started a small company, you can't keep your own warehouse. So what you will do, you will pay the rent for that public warehouse. These warehouses operate as per the rules and regulation formed or framed by the government. General warehouse. They are ordinary warehouse which are useful for storing most of the dry food grains, fertilizers, etc. Protective measures against rat, insects, etc. are undertaken by them. Next one, special commodity warehouse. These warehouses are especially constructed for storing specific type of commodities like tobacco, cotton, wool, etc. These warehouses reduce loss of quality and quantity to a great extent. Next one, cold storage warehouse. Goods are transported in refrigerated containers and stored in refrigerated warehouse. These warehouses are used for storing perishable goods like fruits, vegetables, eggs, butter, fish, meat, etc. Goods stored in cold storage without deterioration in quality can be made available throughout the year. Explain the warehousing in India. In India, India is an agrarian country, but the importance of warehousing was not felt till 1950. Agriculture contributes 16% of the overall GDP and accounts for employment of approximately 52% of the Indian population. It is estimated that more than 40% of our agricultural productions wasted due to poor storage facility. Because of no facility of storing the goods, 40% of the agricultural products are destroyed, wasted. On the recommendation of the All India Rural Trade Survey Committee, the Agricultural Produce Corporation Act, enacted in 1956, authorized the government to set up National Cooperative Development and Warehousing Board to develop agricultural cooperative and warehousing. Next essay, explain the advantages of warehousing functions. Advantages of warehousing. It safeguards the stock of the merchant who do not have storing place. Warehouses reduce distribution cost of the traders by storing the goods in bulk and allow the traders to take the goods in small lots to his shop. Third point, it helps in selection of channel of distribution. The producer will prefer whether to appoint a wholesaler or retailer. Next point, it assists in maintaining the continuous sales and avoid the possibility of out of stock position. Fifth point, it creates employment opportunities for both skilled and unskilled workers to improve their standard of living. So up to this, our this lesson is completed.